Have you ever wondered what happens in the mind of a narcissist when you decide to cut ties and disappear from their life? Do they regret it? Do they feel pain? Or do they start plotting to regain control? Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Now, let's get started. In this video, we'll delve into the secret hopes and dark calculations of a narcissist when you choose to step out of their toxic cycle. Brace yourself. What you're about to hear might send chills down your spine. Initially, when the bond between you and the narcissist breaks, they are convinced you'll falter. They trust in your compassion, your lingering guilt, and your yearning for closure. They believe they have you figured out, that you cannot exist without them. Therefore, the narcissist often chooses silence, a calculated silence, waiting for you to come crawling back. But if you are strong enough to move on, the real game of cat and mouse begins. Imagine the narcissist as a cat, reveling in the game. They savor the power they feel as the tiny mouse cowers in fear in their grasp. Every swat, every chase, brings them satisfaction, and they never worry about the prey escaping. In their eyes, that weak little mouse could never evade their control. But then the unexpected happens. The small, seemingly exhausted mouse suddenly makes a desperate dash for freedom. At that moment, the narcissist is stunned to realize the game is over. The prey has slipped through their fingers. However, don't celebrate just yet. A narcissist doesn't easily relinquish their prey. They always have a bag of tricks ready to reclaim what they've lost when you decide to cut ties. Music. Number 1, the seduction strategy. This is the narcissist's opening move. They will recall what you loved most about them and turn up the charm to the maximum. They'll try to reel you back in with tactics that worked before, such as love bombing. If you're unaware, narcissistic relationships often follow 4 main stages: idealization, devaluation, discard, and hoovering. Following this cycle, they'll employ the final strategy, hoovering, to pull you back into their web of manipulation. They'll revive the honeymoon phase, making you recall the sweet words and gestures they once showered upon you. Like skilled actors, they'll perform the role of a captivating lover, tricking you into thinking they've changed, that the love is still there. They may become obsessed with monitoring you, stalking your social media activities, or even contacting mutual friends to gather intel. But don't mistake this for genuine love. To them, you're merely a source of supply, a prey that feeds their massive ego. They might send you heartfelt messages like, "I miss you," or share a song that tugs at your heartstrings. They might promise to change, to be a better person, but stay alert. These are calculated lies, cunning tactics to manipulate you. The aim isn't to win your heart, but to exploit your nostalgia and make you doubt your decision to cut ties. The sad truth is, this seduction is as shallow as a puddle. They haven't changed, they've just donned a better mask. Don't be fooled again. Remember, narcissists don't understand love. Everything they do is aimed at maintaining power and control over you. Number 2, the closure trap. If seduction doesn't work, they might bait you with promises of closure. Just when you think you've escaped their toxic cycle, they'll reappear with seemingly kind and understanding words like, "We both deserve a clear ending," or "I owe you an explanation." It sounds reasonable, even mature, but don't be deceived. This isn't for you, it's to reopen the door you've firmly shut. The honest conversation you're hoping for is just an illusion. It's a scripted emotional play designed by the narcissist. Tearful apologies and promises of change are sweet bait, traps to lull you back into submission. They don't truly regret anything, nor do they intend to change. Everything is orchestrated to achieve one goal: regaining control over you. If you reopen the door, they'll see it as an invitation to continue their manipulative ways. They'll believe you've forgiven or accepted their behavior and will push even further. They may try to bind you with complex entanglements, like shared children or financial ties, making it even harder to escape. If you share children with them, maintain minimal contact. Only communicate about the kids when absolutely necessary. Use co-parenting apps to keep exchanges brief and clear. If they text you at 1 a.m., claiming to be concerned about the kids, recognize it as an attempt to violate your boundaries. Stay firm and uphold the limits you've set. When someone contacts you late at night with trivial matters, it's often a ploy to disrupt your peace and pull you back into their control. Stay vigilant. Avoid engaging in unnecessary conversations or meetings. Such interactions only lead to more trouble. Protect your peace by holding steadfast to your decision, steering clear of temptations, and focusing on your own life. Number 3. Faking a better life. One day you might stumble upon the narcissist's social media, and it seems they're living an impossibly perfect life. They're holding hands with a new partner, smiling radiantly, appearing happier than ever. They're doing everything you once dreamed of. Lavish vacations, romantic gestures, grand gifts. It's like a picture-perfect love story, leaving you feeling a pang of envy and regret. But stay sharp. This is nothing more than an intricately staged performance, a calculated tactic to provoke a reaction from you. The narcissist wants to prove they've moved on and that they don't regret anything. They aim to make you feel miserable, guilt-ridden, and regretful for leaving them. In truth, behind the facade of happiness lies a deeply insecure and wounded person. They try to fill the emptiness inside with fleeting relationships and superficial pleasures. They crave admiration and attention from others to mask their fear of being forgotten or abandoned. Remember, true happiness doesn't need to be flaunted on social media. Don't let the glamorous images and flowery words deceive you. Focus on building your own life, nurturing genuine relationships, and finding happiness within yourself. Number 4. They pretend to be pitiful, hoping to elicit your sympathy. Narcissists are masters of manipulation, and one of their favorite tactics is to attack you indirectly through others. Instead of confronting you head-on, they subtly exploit your empathy or the people around you to hit your weak spots. Imagine you're trying to move on after a breakup, only to hear rumors about how the narcissist is struggling. Friends, acquaintances, and even mutual contacts may unknowingly become pawns in their game. You might hear things like, "Did you know he's having a really tough time since the breakup?" Or, "He still misses you a lot." Sometimes, the narcissist might even play the role of the noble ex, expressing respect for your decision and wishing you happiness. All of these words and stories are meticulously crafted to stir your emotions, spark curiosity, and make you question your choices. The narcissist wants you to waver, to second-guess your decision, or at the very least, to feel angry enough to break your silence. But stay sharp. Don't fall into their trap. Every message, every accidental update about their life, is bait designed to elicit a reaction from you. Whether it's anger, frustration, or concern, any emotional response you give is a win for the narcissist because it proves they still have power over your emotions. Silence is your greatest weapon right now. By ignoring the rumors and provocations, you rob the narcissist of their power. They will realize they no longer have control over you or influence over your feelings. That's the sweetest revenge you can have against a narcissist. Number 5. The smear campaign. When the pitiful victim mask fails to work, the narcissist will quickly change tactics. They'll drop the role of the downtrodden and adopt the guise of someone wronged or persecuted. This is where their smear campaign begins, a tactic that psychology often refers to as the flying monkey strategy. You may wonder, what does flying monkey mean? The term originates from L. Frank Baum's The Wizard of Oz and was popularized by the film adaptation. In the story, the flying monkeys are loyal minions of the wicked witch, blindly following her commands without question. In the context of narcissistic relationships, flying monkeys are people manipulated by the narcissist to act against their victim. These can be family members, friends, or coworkers who are persuaded through rumors, promises, or threats. These monkeys engage in behaviors like spying, spreading false information, and aiding the narcissist in isolating the victim. Narcissists, with their inflated egos, crave admiration and being the center of attention. They lack empathy and are indifferent to the pain they cause. To maintain their narrative, They will accuse you of the very things they did to you. They rewrite history, painting themselves as the poor victim who endured mistreatment at your hands. No tactic is too low when it comes to smearing your reputation and disrupting your life. The narcissist will spread misinformation to your friends, family, and colleagues, twisting personal details and conflicts to paint you in a bad light. Their goal is to isolate you, making you lose the trust and support of those around you. What's even more alarming is their ability to convince others with their manipulative charm and seemingly pitiful demeanor. They easily gain sympathy from others who then turn against you. Believe in the narcissist's lies, and remember, all these tricks aim to control and sabotage your life. They want you to live in fear, despair, and insecurity. They want you to come crawling back, begging for reconciliation, just to satisfy their hunger for power. Don't take the bait. Stand firm, protect your peace, and don't let the narcissist's lies and dirty tactics hurt you. Believe in yourself, in the truth, and continue moving forward with your life. Number 6. They hope you live in misery. Even after inflicting so much pain and suffering, narcissists hope you'll live in regret and anguish. They can't feel these emotions themselves but revel in watching you drown in despair. They convince themselves that you've wronged them, betrayed them, or abandoned them. Cruel with their inflated ego and towering arrogance, narcissists imagine a scenario where you come back pleading for a second chance. They want you to feel so guilty and tormented that you seek them out and beg for forgiveness. However, this desire doesn't stem from love or sincerity, but from a thirst for power and control. They don't want your love. They want your submission and dependence. If you come back, it's not to rebuild the relationship. It's to reaffirm their dominance. They want to prove that no matter what happens, they are the ultimate victor, capable of manipulating and controlling you as they please. Number 7. They hope to find a new supply. While they are frantically trying to lure you back, narcissists are also quick to search for a new supply to fill the void you left. The harsh truth is, they cannot tolerate loneliness. Not because they miss you, but because they cannot live without the emotional fuel that feeds their inflated ego. They need someone to praise them, submit to them, and become the target of their manipulation. Even as they work to win you back, they are silently scouting for a replacement. This often becomes evident on social media. You may see them posting pictures with someone new, a calculated move to prove to themselves and the world that they don't need you. These posts are not just about showing off. They are designed to hurt you. They know these images might make you question your self-worth, leading you to think, maybe I was the problem. Maybe they found someone better, but it's all a psychological game. The new relationship they flaunt is just another tool to maintain their image and temporarily fill the emotional void. They might even recreate things you once wished for, trips, future plans you suggested but never experienced together. By doing this, they not only make you feel abandoned, but also spark the idea that they've become a better person for someone new. The truth, however, is that they haven't changed. They're merely using another person as a tool to maintain control. That new person will eventually become trapped in the same toxic cycle. Remember this. They are not seeking genuine love or long-term attachment. They're simply searching for a new target to exploit. Your leaving didn't make them change. It only pushed them to find someone else to fill the void you left behind. But the important thing to understand is, you are not the problem. Maintain your boundaries. No matter how hard they try to pull you back, their quick replacement of you is not a reflection of your inadequacy, but a testament to their instability and selfishness. You deserve a real relationship where your value is recognized, and where you're loved without having to fight for it. Leaving a narcissist is not a loss. It's the beginning of a journey to rediscover yourself and build a more peaceful, fulfilling life. Number 8. They hope you regret leaving them. Narcissists often employ all their tactics: smearing, feigned remorse, punishment, and quickly replacing you, to achieve one ultimate goal: pushing you into despair. They want you to feel like your life has fallen apart, that you're worthless and unlovable. They want you to doubt yourself, to think the breakup was your fault, and to feel a sense of obligation to return and fix what they blame you for. But here's the crucial truth you need to remember. You are not responsible for their emotions, actions, or decisions. Those are their own to bear. Narcissists do not love you genuinely. They love the control they have over you, the way they can manipulate you, and watching you lose yourself trying to please them. This is not love, it's a power game. And in this game, you are always the one who gets hurt. They want to drag you back into their cycle of abuse, where you're constantly striving for their acceptance but never achieving it. They want you weak, dependent, and slowly forgetting your true worth. But you can break free. Hold firm to your boundaries. Boundaries are not just a way to protect yourself from them. They're a powerful statement that you value yourself and deserve a life free from manipulation and control. Maintaining a no-contact rule is your strongest defense. This strategy not only helps you cut ties with the toxic relationship, but also gives you the space and time to heal emotionally. In this process, there will be moments when you feel tempted, swayed by their false apologies or the carefully crafted images of a life they paint to make you question your decision. But remember, it's all an illusion. Their actions are not genuine change. They're just another method to pull you back into their control. Don't let these pushbacks shake you. Every day you uphold your boundaries, you reclaim your power, your worth, and your freedom. Your healing journey is more important than any power game they try to play. You don't owe them proof of anything, nor do you bear responsibility for their emotional instability. This is your journey. A journey to rediscover yourself and build a life of peace, value, and meaning that you truly deserve. Always remember that you are stronger than their control, and no one has the right to rob you of your inner peace. You deserve love, respect, and a life free from abuse. Thank you for watching today's video. When you decide to go no contact with a narcissist, remember that all their actions, from smearing and manipulation to attempts to lure you back, serve one purpose: to regain control. But this story isn't about them. It's about you. If you're going through this, know that you're not alone. This community is here to support you, and you have the strength to overcome this. Let today's decision be the first step toward building a peaceful and happy future. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our latest content. See you in the next video, and as always, let your healing journey continue.